Hello Libra, welcome to your April 2017 general reading. I hope you had a great March, and as always this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, and if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please be sure to check your moon and rising sign. And I'll leave a calculator or a link to where you can calculate your moon and rising signs. Okay, but let's see what March or April has in store for you, Libras. Okay, so it seems like you're holding on to a situation really tightly, like you're not letting go of a situation that's, and it's causing you heartbreak. It's causing you emotional, giving you turmoil over it. Because you're not letting this situation go, it's going to bring you turmoil or trouble. And it seems like you're really avoiding not dealing with this situation, but the more that it's kind of like you're holding on to a situation, but at the same time you're not really you're not letting it go, and you're not really coming to terms with how it's affecting your life. But the more that you don't do that, the more that you avoid it, and you might be feeling like you're losing control over this situation, the more it's going to hurt. The more it's going to hurt you. And in the past, recent past, you could have felt like you had you felt emotionally stable, and now coming into this month, you're just holding on too tightly to what's going on, but at the same time, you're hurting yourself by doing that. Okay, and then yeah, it's like you don't want to let go of this situation because it's causing you pain by not letting go, and it's also the more you don't let go, the more it's going to give you emotional turmoil. Like you're not going to be able to emotionally focus on the positives from it. Yeah. So it looks like there's going to be a situation happening this month that if you don't let go, or you don't kind of be more flexible in a situation, it's going to bring you trouble. It's going to bring you pain, and you're going to be feeling a bit out of control emotionally. It's like you were feeling emotionally stable, but if you're not flexible to the changes that are going to be happening this month, you could be feeling emotionally out of control. And always remember to focus on the positives, because when you focus on the negatives, that's when you bring conflict and challenges into your life. Because it's also saying here that you're being a bit too rigid, and you're not being flexible. That your energy is saying that you need to kind of go with the flow of things, and you're not doing that. Or for this month, your message is to go with the flow of things and kind of let things just happen. In your external environment, it's saying that there could be temptations. Okay, so you really need to, it could be that you really need to hang on to your values and to not be tempted by what's going on in your external world, or else it's going to cause trouble and cause conflict and challenges in your life if you give in to these temptations. So there could be a situation in your life, either in your romantic life or your work life, or even just with friends and family, that if you are being tempted in some way, that you really need to hang on to your integrity and your own values, and because if you don't, it's going to cause you. So that's what I'm getting, is that you really need to kind of hang on to yourself. Don't hang on to your own identity, hang on to your own values, and don't let temptations from your external environment kind of cloud your judgment or run your life. Otherwise, it's going to cause trouble and leave you feeling really disappointed, and have you feeling emotionally out of control, and just out of control in general. So that's what you could be fearing this month, is that if you have a problem with, if you're having problems with addiction, or you're having problems getting over bad habits and stuff like that, you really need to focus on what's important to you. Hang on to what's important to you. Hang on to your values. Not be tempted. Not let things cloud your judgment and your thoughts. make sure that you're making the right decisions and you're having the thoughts that you need, the right thoughts, positive thoughts, to help you. And then that way you'll end up feeling really happy. So yeah, it seems like there's going to be a bit of struggle this month, because you have the 2 5s here. It seems like overall, just with all the signs this month, that there's going to be a bit of struggle or conflict that people are going to be experiencing. But with you guys, it seems like there's a bit of temptation. Like it's either, it could be that you're spending too much money and you're trying to not, because if not, it's going to come back to come back to haunt you. And so with that, it's going to be making you feel really emotionally out of control, or not really emotionally stable because of and disappointed. So don't let things in your environment kind of run your life. Be sure to think about what it is that what's really important to you, your values, and stick to what it is that what your goals are, and then with that, and then you'll be able to move forward in if you're trying to save money, you'll be able to do that when you don't focus on things that are tempting you. And don't leave you feeling really emotionally disappointed and out of control. And it seems like, but that feels like that's what the energy is for the overall energy for the month is getting to that emotional fulfillment and happiness. And to do that, you're going to have to really focus on what your true values are, and kind of hanging on to what's really important. And it could be financially. But let's see what your angel prayers message is for this month. Okay, and your angel prayers message is move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So if that's the case, if you're feeling really stagnant about not, you're just kind of holding yourself down and not really doing anything with yourself this month, and you're feeling really tempted to kind of just be lazy and lethargic and stuff like that, then this message is for you, and it's to move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So to do that, when you do get your exercise in and start you know, kind of just focusing on more of like your body and nutrition, it is going to make you feel emotionally better when you do that. And it'll help with getting rid of the temptations and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. But let's see what your money manifesting message is for this month. And you have, I release any fear of being wealthy with love and forgiveness. Okay. So if you hang on to your money and you're feeling really scared about spending anything from it, and but at the same time you're feeling really tempted to spend it, don't focus on the fear of spending your money, and don't hang on to it too tightly, because that's what's going to, your fear is what's going to, you're going to be attracting that to yourself. So release that fear of you have over any material issues, and then that's what's, once you release that, that's what's going to come into your life, is that material wealth. Okay, well, I hope this message or this reading helped you. If you want a personal message reading from me, please click on the link in the info box below to my website, and I will talk to you next month. Thanks. Bye.